Green flag, we're underway here in the IMCA Sport Mods Heat Race number 1. Off of turn number 4, leading lap number 1, going to be the 86 of Dylan Tyndale, followed by the 25 of Brendan Pruitt. Got a side-by-side battle between the OK car, Thomas Bennett, and the 87 of Marcus Meklacek. Two more laps to go for the 86 of Dylan Tyndale. The OK car, Thomas Bennett, slowly reeling in that 25 of Brendan Pruitt. White flags out, one more lap to go for Dylan Tyndale. Thomas Bennett's made his way by Pruitt for second. Great battle there for fifth. Oh, as Pruitt's going to loop it. Pruitt spins out in turns 1 and 2, keeps it going. He's in fourth. Here comes the next car. The checker flag is out. Dylan Tyndale's your heat race winner. Oh, that's not going to work. The OK car, Thomas Bennett second. Marcus Meklacek third. Give the fourth to the 38. Lights are out. We're missing the 777 of James Honish and the 21T of Taylor Florio. Green flag, we're underway. Running the low side, the 6 of Vance Loudon. The 66 of Johnny Torres running the low side, also taking second from the 717 of GW Egbert. As I can start to see some black showing up over in turn number 1 and 2 down low. 3 and 4 still looks a little slick and racy. Five to go. All right, cross flags this time by for the 6 of Vince Loudon. Johnny Torres looks like he's methodically reeling in that 6 car as he gets to the back bumper. A little faster in, and Loudon a little faster off. Oh, we got the 43 backing it up into the turn 3 wall. Keeps it going, though. Going to get the 2 to go this time by. Off of turn 4, white flag's out. One more lap to go for Vince Loudon. Checker flags are in the air. Your Sport Mod Heat Race number 2 winner, the 6 of Vince Loudon, followed by the 66 of Johnny Torres, the 717 of G.W. Egbert, and the 79 of David Meredith. Green flag, we're underway. Two laps to go. Your leader, the 12 car, Cody Leonard. White flag's out, 1 to go. Checker flags out. Your winner, the 12 car, Cody Leonard. Followed by the 24 R of Robbie Minton, the 10D of Don Painter, and the 55 of Rusty Head. Green flag. Cross flags, 4 down, 4 to go for the 58 of Sid Kippen. Seconds, the 420 of Eric Sajinsley. Side by side as they come across the line now. Sigelski in the 420. Sid Kippen all the way at the top, trying to keep that momentum and that. Got one around in turns 1 and 2. The C3 of Chris Birmingham. He keeps it moving. We stay green. Still side by side. The 420 gonna take the lead going into turn 1 this time as we get 2 to go. The C3 of Chris Birmingham gonna take it off the track. White flag's out. 1 more lap to go. Off of turn 4, checker flag waves. Your winner, the 420 of Eric Sigelski. Followed by the 58, Sid Kippen, the 777 of James Honish, the 174 of Mickey Helms. Great battle up front between the 48R Rob Slott, the 22M Anthony Gordon, and the 30 of Brian Meredith. Two more laps to go for Rob Slott. Flags out, 1 to go. Checker flags out. The winner, the 48R, Rob Slott. Great battle for your lead. You got the 14 of Joe O'Brien, the 98 of Peter Delavan. Your leader, the 98 of Peter Delavan. Halfway, 98 of Peter Delavan out front. 14 of Joe O'Brien in second. The 17D of Dean Preem. And then you got the 5T2 of Patricia Lucas and fourth. Coming to 2 to go. Joe O'Brien looking to put a little more pressure on that 98 of Peter Delavan for the lead. White flags out, 1 to go. Checker flags out. Your winner, the 98 of Peter Delavan, followed by the 14 of Joe O'Brien, the 17D of Dean Preem, and the 5T2 of Patricia Lucas. Your second heat of your IMCA stock cars is going to be making their way out. Front roll inside, the 69B of Jeffrey Borrow and the 14J of Jay Simon. Row 2, the 489 of Anthony Otkin and the 33C of Charles Cosper. Row 3, the 17 of Nick Preem and the 13 of Chad McLean. Rounding out the field will be the 38 of Matt Bice. Green flag. Around in turn number 2 goes the 69B of Jeffrey Borho, and somehow the whole field manages to miss him. 33C of Charles Cosper going to lead lap number 1, followed by the 17 of Nick Preem, 38 of Matt Bice. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go. 2 to go for the 33C of Charles Cosper. White flags in the air. One more lap to go for the 33C of Charles Cosper. Checker flag waves. Your winner of the 33C of Charles Cosper. Battle for second heating up. The 489 Anthony Odkin not going to be able to do it. 17 of Nick Preem going to come home second. And the 13 of Chad McLean fourth. Green, green, green. We're underway. Battle for the lead, heating up the 1 of Keith White, followed by the 8G of Greg Densmore. Densmore looking to the inside of the 1 of Keith White off of turn number 4. We get Pat McGuire back in third, followed by the 63 of Hardy Henderson. He got a 2 abreast for fifth, the 48R of Ray McSpadden, and the 48 of Chris Swinson. Densmore going to slide up, try to shut the door on Keith White down the front stretch. Side by side, 4 laps down, 4 to go. Densmore still looking to the inside of White as they go into turn number 3. Densmore going to really drive it in hard, slide it up, shut the door, say see ya. It's Densmore now leads lap number 5. Two to go in the air for the 8G of Greg Densmore. Densmore opening up a pretty good gap over the 1 of Keith White. Still got Pat McGuire there in third. Got a battle for fourth. 63 of Hardy Henderson. 48 of Chris Swinson underneath as White flags out. 1 to go. Checkered flag waves. Your winner, the 8G of Greg Densmore, followed by the 1, Keith White, the 9 of Pat McGuire, the 48 of Chris Swinson, and the 63 of Hardy Henderson. Green flag, we're underway. Oh, we got one around the M31 of Marvin Sanford around. All right, we lost the car, the M31 of Marvin Sanford. Now we got Walker and Childress. Green flag, we're underway. in lap number 1, going to be the 9W of Ryan Walker. Here comes the 12 car. Cody Leonard trying to work that outside. Leonard was a heat race winner in the Sport Mods earlier. Side by side still with Walker to the inside. Give it to Leonard that time by. Cross flag just came out. Battle for second between the 9W of Brian Walker, the 81 of Ryan Childress, and the 31 of Doyle Massa. Two to go. White flags out, 1 to go. Checker flag waves your winner, the 12, Cody Leonard. Second will be the 9W Brian Walker. Third, the 31 of Doyle Massa, and the 81 of Ryan Childress. Green flag, we're underway. Out front, the 7G of David Good Jr., followed by 13 of Jerry Friedrich, the 29 of Jamie Campbell. Two more laps to go. flag, one more lap to go for the 7G of David Good Jr. Good battle for second between 29 of Jamie Campbell and 13 of Jerry Friedrich. Checker flags out. Your winner, the 7G of David Good Jr. 29 of Jamie Campbell, the 13 of Jerry Friedrich, and the 18M of Zach Malott. Green flag, we're underway. Two to go. White flags in the air, one more lap to go. Through turn three, off into turn four, checkered flag waves. Your winner, give it to the 84 of Douglas Wiggins, followed by the 0 star of Brian Mayhew, the 10X of Michael Rogers, and the Cross flags, 4 down, 4 to go for the R4J of Kenny Ware. The 44 of Damian Snyder trying to chase him down. The R4J is a CBS stock and the 44 is a hobby stock. Yes, these classes are combined for this weekend. They're pretty close as far as competition level goes. Each of them have their own advantages over the others. So we're hoping that combining them, it'll make this a fun, interesting weekend. Two to go, and then I saw his brother. All right, flag, 1 more lap to go. Checkered flags in the air. Your winner going to be the R4J of Kenny Ware, followed by the 44 Damian Snyder, the 58 of Steve Sims, the 10 of Casey Brunson. Go ahead. Green flag, we're underway. Halfway. All right, flag, 1 lap to go for the 31 of Rusty Chambers. Checker flags out. Your heat race winner, the 31 of Rusty Chambers. Second, going to be the 30 of Junior Meredith. Third, the 76 of Eric Wilson. And the 12 of Adam Huff. Rain, rain, rain. Action all over the track. Out front, you got the 12 of Cody Leonard out front with the OK car. Thomas Bennett here in second. Those two cars kind of broken away so far as we got a three-way battle for third. Oh, that's getting close. That's going to leave a car around, two around. Green right. Ross flags, 7 down, 8 to go. Oh, we got the 43 car slow down the front stretch. Battles all over the track. You got a battle for second, third, and fourth. You got a battle for fifth and sixth, eighth and ninth, all over the track. The top six is the only ones that matter. Oh, as the 86 just drives in there. We got debris on the turn 3 and 4. Green flag, we're underway. Still out front, the 12 of Cody Leonard. You got a three-way battle again, heating up for that third spot. I mean, second, third, and fourth there between the OK, the 55, and the 24. And a battle for fifth between the 21 and the 38. Sixth spot is your hot spot. 10D of Don Painter in that sixth. Sorry, the 38 that is. The 38 of Edward Fowler in that sixth and final transfer. Cody Leonard has opened up a pretty good gap. Half a straightaway over the OK car. Thomas Bennett, the 55 of Rusty Head in the 74. Sorry, 24 that is, of Robbie Minton. 2 to go. Your hot spot heating up. You've got 4 cars there from 5th on back. White flags out, 1 to go. Florio's in 5th. You got a battle for 6 now between Don Painter and Edward Fowler. You've got the 87 of Melanchek on the outside trying to get the nose ahead. Don Painter's opened up a gap now over the 38 as they come into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flags in the air. Your winner is the 12 of Cody Leonard. Who's going to get 6? Give it to the 10D of Don Painter, your final transfer. So your top 6. The 12 of Cody Leonard, the 0, the K of Thomas Bennett, the 55 of Rusty Head, the 24 of Robbie Minton, the 21T of 21 of Chris Florio, and the 10D. Green flag, we're underway. Hold on to it, Torres. Johnny Torres around. Oh, there's 1. 2 cars involved. Torres managed to keep going. They all managed to keep going except for the 78, it looks like, as he's got a broke right rear something. The 79 of David Meredith, that is, into the hot pit with a right rear flat. But out front, it is the 6 of Vance Loudon. You got a side-by-side battle between the 717 of G.W. Egbert and the 58 of Sid Kiffin. Egbert running the high side. Kiffin on the very bottom where everybody else is. Egbert, the only one venturing all the way to the top here in your second A-qualifier. Egbert making the high side work through 3 and 4. Loses a little bit of ground through 1 and 2. Egbert now closing the gap on the 6 of Vince Loudon. Yeah, not a lot of drive off of turn number 2 for the 717 on that high side, but he is sure digging in 3 and 4. Decides to go low this time through 1 and 2. Gets to the back bumper of the 6 of Vince Loudon. Goes back up top in turns 3 and 4. See if he can make the 2 different lines on both ends of the track work. He dives to the inside of the 6 of Vince Loudon as they go into turn number 1. Breaks it sideways. Has to pedal it through the entry. Ducks in right behind the 6 of Loudon as the 58 of Sid Kiffin's right there. Gonna get the cross flags this time. 7 down, 8 to go. Your leader still the 6 of Vince Loudon. Your top 6 is all that matters in this race right now. It is the 6 of Vince Loudon, the 717 of G.W. Egbert, the 58 of Sid Kiffin, the 174 of Mickey Helms, and the 420 of Eric Juzlinski. And rounding out 6th in the hot spot, the 66 of Johnny Torres. Everybody. No change really in your running order, except for the 66 that Johnny Torres has jumped out of that hot seat and moved up to 5th, moving the 420 to 6th. 2 to go. White flags in the air. One more to go for the 6 of Vince Loudon. Woo, 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 woo. That's getting close as GW pushing the back bumper of the 6 of Vince Loudon as he had that run off of turn number 4. Is he going to have anything for him coming through turns 3 and 4 this time? Checkered flag will be in the air. Loudon's going to slide up. Shut the door. Here comes the 717 of GW Egbert. Give it to Loudon. Transponder says 717 GW Egbert, your qualifier winner. Green, green, green. Still out front, you got the 48R Rob Slot. Got a great battle for second between the 30 of Brian Meredith and the 22M of Anthony Gordon. Going to be coming to the white flag. Next time by is your race lead. Starting to heat up. You got the 22M of Anthony Gordon. Your leader, though, the 48R, Rob Slot. White flag's out, 1 to go. Slot taking up all he can down the front stretch. Here comes Gordon underneath. Slot shutting the door. Slot slides up, though. Here comes Gordon looking underneath. They're side by side, but give it to the 48R, Rob Slot. Anthony Gordon coming home second. The 30 of Brian Meredith third. Six laps, almost halfway here in your stock car main event. These guys kind of spread out here. No real action on the track right now. There's your official halfway, 7 down, 8 to go. Your running order is the 33C of Charles Cosper, the 98 of Peter Delavan, the 14 of Joe O'Brien. And you got the 489 of Anthony Odkin, the 4L of Danny Brown, and the 17 of Nick Preem. That's your sixth and final redraw. He's under pressure from his teammate and dad, Dean Preem. Five to go. Dean Preem's made his way past Nick Preem for that sixth spot. 13 of Chad McLean right there, along with the 14J of Jay Simon. But Charles Cosper out to almost a complete straightaway over second place of the 98 Peter Delavan, and long down the backstretch, I would call it a complete straightaway link. White flag's out, 1 lap to go for the 33C of Charles Cosper as he starts lapping some cars. A 04 Nathan Robbins. Robert Robbins, sorry. Off of turn 4, checker flags in the air. Your winner, the 33C of Charles Cosper. Second, going to be the 98 of Peter Delavan, the 14 of Joe O'Brien. The 489 of Anthony Otkin, the 4L of Danny Brown, and give 6 to the 17D of Dean Preen. Green, green. Out front, the 8G of Greg Densmore, followed by the 7G of David Good Jr., and you got a battle right there behind him. The 9 of W of Brian Walker. Here comes the 9 of Pat McGuire. He's going to try to squeeze in between those two as they go into turn number 3. You got the 81 in the back of the 22. You got action all over the track. Cross flags. 6 down, 6 to go. The 8G of Greg Densmore, your leader. And the 9 of Pat McGuire's made his way into second, followed by the 7G of David Good Jr., the 9W of Brian Walker, the 22 of Mike Thompson, the 13 of Jerry Friedrich. That's your top 6. Then you got the 63 of Hardy Henderson, the 81 of Ryan Childress, the 77 of Rob Lisi Jr., and the 23 of CJ Gray. Your best battle on the track right now for that 4th spot, the 22 of Mike Thompson underneath the 9W of Brian Walker. They're side by side. White flag's out though, 1 to go for Greg Densmore. Checker flags out, your winner, the 8G of Greg Densmore. Second going to be the 9 of Pat McGuire, the 7G of David Good Jr., the 22 of Mike Thompson, the 9W of Brian Walker, and the 13 of Jerry Friedrich, your top 6. Out front, you got the 12 of Cody Leonard lifting the left front just a little bit, but right behind him, you got the 1 of Keith White, the 29 of Jamie Campbell. Those 3 cars pretty much put a blanket over as they come down the front stretch. Great battle for your 6th spot there. You got the 18M of Zach Mallow, the 48R, Ray McSpadden, and the 31 of Doyle Massa. Massa now in the hot seat, the 18M looking in. Halfway, 6 down, 6 to go. Still, Cody Leonard opening up in a pretty good gap over the next 2 cars. But your hot spot, 31 of Massa, still under pressure from the 18M of Zach Mallow. Zach Mallow getting by the 31 of Massa. Here comes Massa still fighting back, looking to try to get underneath them as they go down the backstretch into turn number 3. Oh, Massa spins it around in turn number 4. Doyle Massa had a good shot at trying to make tomorrow night's A main and just blew it through turns 3 and 4. We're going to get the 2 to go this time by. White flags out, 1 to go. Checkered flags in the air. Your qualifier winner, the 12. Cody Leonard, followed by the 1 of Keith White, the 29. Jamie Campbell, the 48 of Chris Winson. The 48R, Ray McSpadden, and your top 6, the 18M of Zach Mallow. Green flag, we're underway. Leading lap number 1 going to be the R4J. Green, green, green. We're back underway. Damian Snyder looking to get underneath the R4J of Kenny Ware. They're side by side down the backstretch. Kenny Ware going to slide it up a little bit, chase it up the track. Snyder gets it sideways off of turn 4. They're still side by side for that lead. Battle for the lead starting to heat back up as the 44 Damian Snyder looking to get back underneath that R4J of Kenny Ware. Ten more laps to go. Snyder still looking underneath Ware. Ware leaves the bottom open as they go into turn number 1. Gets a pretty good drive off though. Here comes Snyder again. Ware slides up again through turns 3 and 4 this time. Snyder is there. Snyder's gonna lead the lap as we're just almost halfway. Ware still on the outside fighting back, but here comes the 58. That's Steve Sims. He's looking to take a piece of the pie. Cross flags halfway. As we just go over halfway, our top 6 of the 44, Damian Snyder, the 58 of Steve Sims. Move the R4J of Kenny Ware back to 3rd. You got the 10X of Michael Rogers in 4th, and you got a battle for 5th and 6th between the 0-star Brian Mayhew and the 241 of Brady Albertson. Gets up off the bottom. Here comes the 58 of Sims. Sims going to take the lead now. Your hot spot, the 0 car in 6, right on the tail, the 14. Brian Mayhew, George King, 6th and 7th. Mayhew just a car length or so ahead of King. 2 more laps to go. 2 to go. White flags in the air, 1 to go for the 58 of Steve Sims. Through turn 3, off of turn 4, checkered flags in the air. Your winner going to be the 58 of Steve Sims, followed by the 44, Damian Snyder, the R4J. Kenny Ware, the 241 of Brady Albertson, the 10X of Michael Rogers, and the 0 star of Ryan Mayhew. Front, you got the 7D of Austin Dice leading the way, followed by the 97 of Kevin Sidden. Third, of distance back, the ZZ of Sloppy Hog, and the 69 of Corey Babbitt. The 717 of GW Egbert, and the 104 of Brandon Brzezowski. Laps to go. Battle for the lead starting to heat up. You got the 7. Austin Thice. Here comes the 97 of Kevin Sidden. To go. Sitting all over the back of Austin Thice as they go into turn number 1. Sitting drove it in hard. He's going to spin it around in turn number 4. Lights are out. Green, green, green. Oh, we got one around in turn number 1, the 18 and the 82. Green, green, green. Still your lead of the 7, Austin Theis. Battle for third. Really the best battle on the track right now between the 717 of GW Egbert and the ZZ of Sloppy Hog. Hog running the high side, Egbert running the low side. Egbert's going to take it this time as they go into turns 3 and 4. 2 more laps to go. White flag's out, 1 more lap to go. Checker flags in the air. Your winner going to be the 7D of Austin Theis. Coming home second to 69 of Corey Babbitt, the 717 GW Everett, the 77 ZZ. Sloppy Hog, the 104. Brandon Brzezowski, and 6. Going to be the 56 of Colton Horner. Eco Stock main event, green flag. We're underway. Cross flag, 6 down, 6 to go. 2 more laps to go. White flag's out. Checker flag's out. Your winner going to be the 31 of Rusty Chambers.